Hello everyone and welcome back to Day Trading Recap Day 28. Today I did not take any trades and we're going to be going over what trade I missed, and I missed this good 1 minute move right here, why I missed it, and what I saw going into market pre-bias and what my bias was for the day. But before we go over that, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below if you need help with anything trading related. But with that out of the way, let's get right into the video. So today, what we had off market open is market opens here. We'll just switch to the 5 minute, make it easier. Our bias was shorts because London session made this first manipulation of highs right here, I believe. And then the bias, it was right. We knew where price wanted to go. It ends up playing out. So now off rip, you definitely can't take shorts here. But now what you're looking for is you're hoping for price to make a reversal up here and get some relief, which we do end up getting. So basically, I'm going to go over the potential trade that I saw first that I didn't end up taking either, because I'm not trading on 1 minute entries yet, but I honestly probably will start doing it because it allows me to trade way more than on the 5 minute, and it's still insanely profitable. So basically right here, what we get off this is to enter on the 1 minute, you need a 1 minute break of structure, 1 minute retracement, and a candle closure off of that retracement in the direction you want price to go. So we want longs here, break structure to the upside, price pushes into the order block, and we get a candle closure out of this. So it's like, okay, cool, we can enter with stops below here because this provides at least a 1-to-1 risk reward. And that ends up getting stopped out. The reasoning behind that is after this retracement attempts to happen, price breaks structure back to the downside, and that invalidates the break of structure we've gotten before. And then we would need another break of structure and a new retracement to enter. So what ends up happening after that? Price goes, break structure. Okay, let's look for a retracement. We get nothing. We push below literally everything. Then what happens again? Break of structure of this high right here off this candle. Retracement into the breaker block right here and equilibrium right here. And then candle closure off that. Just delete the long, make it easier. Enter right here. Would see. So can we have stops down here? Yes, we can. Can we have stops below the breaker? Yes, all the way down. We can have stops as low as they can possibly go. So that's great. So we have really solid stops. Price literally pushes up, doesn't even attempt to break us, like take us out of this trade. And then we go up, hit take profit 1, close out partials there, hit take profit 2 up here, and then we hit take profit 3, and we're full closing here because off of rips, you really don't want to target like hourly draws all the way up here, because what price like tends to do is it just loves to only hit these lower time frame draws, aka like the 5 minute draws on liquidity, and then it likes to just stop going in this direction and reverse lower, or it'll just chop it up like it did today, which off of this you don't really want to trade. But really, the trade to take would literally have just been this move here, like, which is just a really great move, honestly. But what you also could have taken, which I didn't take because of just it being too late in the day to take this trade. This is a 5 minute trade, which is the safer trade to be taking. So what we get off this is we get break of structure, obviously above all these highs. And now we're moving back, retracing into these lows. And then what we get off that is a 1 minute break of structure. Cool, enter right here, exit all the way up here, and then boom, this would have been your 5 minute trade. Partials here, honestly, maybe even full close here. The only problem, it's 12:01. I don't really want to trade this late because at this point we've already made our move higher. This is the move you wanted to catch. Now it's like you're trading off of like not the main market move, because you want to trade off market open, because that's when price is like flooding, that's when market orders are flooding into the market, so you want to catch a big move off that. And by 12, the orders really aren't flooding in, because as you can see, we do get a little leg up, which is pretty good. That doesn't happen all the time. Like normally what market tends to do is it tends to make this move and then just continues, chops it up, goes lower, or it chops it up, goes high. Still, it can happen in either direction, or it could take out these highs. It really just, like, it all depends on what the day is. But really, the reason we ended up getting this move was also really late. This happened at like 11. The reason this happened is because we had FOCM meeting news, or like just FOCM news at 11 a.m. It was medium impact, So taking this trade isn't like crazy. I'd wait like at least 2 to 5 minutes after medium impact news, which is perfect. 11:03, 3 minutes gone by, boom, you can take that trade. Yeah, because as you can see, it also doesn't really affect the markets that much when it happens. Like 11 a.m. candle, literally a tiny little baby wick. It literally just looks like a normal candle to me, except it's just a little longer of a wick. And then what happens? We finally get our move higher because of the news. So that is dope. Yeah, like literally, it's that simple. You're taking profits on all these sides right here. Boom, you're done for the day. Secure a win. And literally, this strategy, it works so many times. Like, it literally is just always, like, working, bro. And it happens so much more often than the 5 minute strategy. Because even, like, the 5 minute strategy did technically work today. But the 1 minute strategy works so much more often than the 5 minute strategy. And, but, like, here, if we did take a trade on the 1 minute, we already went over that. If we took a trade on the 1 minute here, we would have lost because this would have been our profit point. Price doesn't hit it because it takes out the draws on the NASDAQ. I think this is just an unfortunate loss. There's not a lot of news today, not a lot of like moves price want to make. And it's just NASDAQ just kind of sells us here. Either way, if we would have taken a win on Monday. If we take this loss on Tuesday and we take this win on Wednesday today, we would be profitable in the week. So that loss does not matter that much. But maybe you just think about some things. I don't really know what would be the reason for that loss. Probably just trading on the wrong pair. But anyways, that'll do for today's video. Again, like and subscribe and leave a comment down below if you want to see more trading recaps. And I will see you guys tomorrow for, actually, this was day 28. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for day trading recap day 29. And catch you guys later.